G'day guys, welcome to Rum's Fish Room. How is everyone? Oh geez, the comments are deep. I didn't see that. G'day Craig. G'day Amateur. G'day Steve. G'day Jesse. How are ya? What's going on? I'm just chilling. It's a little bit warm in this room. It's the warmest room of the house. It wasn't a hot day, but it's a hot room. Amateur says, how you been, Craig? I just think of a bin chicken when you're at bin. Craig, do you have a subscription for members? Are you after a subscription for Craig's members, Steve? I'm sure I can find that while I'm here. I was actually figuring out why my B-roll's not working. Who knows? You guys have got my lovely desktop. Maybe I just remove that. What's that one? Remove them all. So I've got like layers. Ogres have layers. But video capture device 2. I got no idea what that is, guys. I feel like if I delete it, I'll need it. Oh, that's for my phone. When I link my phone to the computer, but when we go in the fish room. How do I add a device? Add. What do we want to add? We want to add a media source. Media source. That can be the name. File. I don't know where the hell it is. There. Okay. I went through this before. There's a property. Loop. There's a glitch in OBS Studios, and the video hides in the corner. It's not cool. I'm not gonna dwell on it for too long. Maybe we can Google it together. You ready? I know it's common because I've Googled it before and it worked. OBS. That's on this. Media source not working. Oh look, you can even see how it's purple? That means I've been there before. Let me catch up for a sec. Oh, a link to my members. I'll figure it out in 2 secs. There's a checkbox called restart playback. Alright. Restart playback. It's there. Yeah, untick that. Make sure it's checked. Oh, so it was checked. I can see the video. I guess that's the main thing. Restart video. Okay. That's a shame. It's a beautiful shame. Do you like my background? You can only see 1/3 of it. I've got 3 monitors and it's hard to find a background that covers all 3. So this is my background. Craig, if you're hunting for fish foods, get Ottoheim. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. It's a Japanese food. It comes in a bag that is poorly labelled, if labelled at all. And no shit, it is the best thing since sliced bread. Alright, now we need to Google how to share members. What's my green screen doing? Oh, I haven't got the light on. I'm not a very good YouTuber, I'm not even prepared. See that light there? That gets rid of that dark spot that we just had in the green screen. Maybe, come to my studio. It's like, I don't think I'm meant to share this information. I think it's in here. Obviously my members has been dwindling since I haven't been posting as much, but I still post the members video every Monday. I make sure to. And if it's not Monday, it's Tuesday. Can I share my YouTube channel direct subscription link? Why is the light flickering? My $5 light from Kmart is flickering. Just give me the answer. I think maybe here. Look, we're live. Oh, you guys, shit. What am I doing? What am I doing? Make me a bit smaller. Jesse has a wholesale list. We know. Oh, Jesse, do you sell Ottoheim? So, the way I got onto Ottoheim is I found out everybody was raving about everyone was raving. Why can't I just share that? Maybe just try that. Everyone was raving about a certain brand fish food getting around mainly Perth. It's also made its way over east. And then I found out that the fish food is actually Ottoheim. Now I'm not going to comment, I'm not going to say what the brand is, but if you type it in the comments, I'm not going to delete the comment. But, g'day G-Snap, how are you? So, oh, what was the story? I forgot. I got excited, G-Snap's here. G'day Scats Boots. I'm saying Scats Boots, not Boot Scats. Boots Cats. I think it's a picture of a cat with boots on in your picture. Display picture. Jesse, can you please send me a personal message where you're getting it from? Jesse wants to comment what the brand of fish food is, but I think he's in the same boat as me and doesn't want to create arguments. That's just the link to my page. It's because it's like a stupid JavaScript page now. I can't copy a link to that. It's rather annoying. So like if you click on the link on your phone in the Explorer, does it not go, can you not see that join in the top? Craig says he'll let it loose. Do you know which brand fish food it is, Craig? I don't want to discredit the guy, like, honestly. I'm pretty like, name a brand of fish food that is Australian that isn't a rebranded product. And like I don't know, besides like your top 5 brands, like, I don't know, I think most of the smaller brands are rebranded. As an example, the koi fish food I use, I 100% know that's rebranded. The person that I get it from doesn't even try to claim it's their brand, but they've got their sticker on it, if that makes sense. So I don't really want to shit on his parade, that's the only thing. But it is like 10 times the price of Otterheim. That's the only sad thing. Well, not 10 times, but I don't know how much of that is his profit versus how much of that is his wholesale price to the retail price, if that makes sense. Something should be tough for the purpose of the business, yeah. Yeah, like, even like a fish shop, an aquarium store is 99.9% on selling, isn't it? It's just that it's the convenience of the retail, isn't it? You don't have to hunt for it, you can go to one place. G-Snap says Otterheim is expensive. I don't know where you're getting it from, G-Snap. I bought, can't remember. I'm pretty sure it's half the price of NLS and Extreme in Australia. I still use Extreme, don't get me wrong. The Africans love the Extreme, absolutely love it. And the flowerhorns eat it, but I don't know, the flowerhorns, I think because what it is Extreme is developed by African cichlid breeders. So it's more tailored towards that sort of energy. Let's have one more go at getting the Alright, I'll show you. Wow, we're going to break the internet here. See that little red circle in that top corner? So media source there, that is it right there. And I can't make it bigger. Hey, I got it. It's untick, not tick. That tutorial was wrong. What's transition? Look at that. We made it. That's better. We got the fish in the screen. Same as the supermarket. Dead set. Diamax, I've never heard of it. How much is Otterheim in your neck of the woods, G-Snap? What's this diet? What was the food that Jason from Perth Cichlids told me to try? Diamax looks expensive. Can you buy it in tubs bigger than 300 grams? $70 for 400 grams. What's that? That's like 150 a kilo. Is probiotic added? I don't know. Which one should we look at? Cichlid Premium. Let me read out some ingredients. Alright, well this website doesn't have an ingredients breakdown, so I wouldn't buy any fish food without an ingredients breakdown. Oh, there's bigger bags. Cichlid Premium, 500 grams, $50. That's a better price. Fish meal, krill, wheat germ, wheat meal, yeast, fish oil, spirulina, folic acid, colorants, vitamins and minerals. Sounds pretty good. Wheat germ's a little bit high. But then, like, in saying that, like, I don't know. I've always gone by ingredients, but then, like, the Flowerhorns thrive on Hikari, and Hikari's got the shittest ingredients list you've ever seen. Alright, Steve, I'll see you in a minute. Jesse, just feed cat food. What are you doing? Let me show you. Did I show on the live last week? Alright, so I know you're going to be like, I'm not feeding cat food, but go buy a bag of this. I've got so much of it. I got it on special the other day, but I already had 2 bags when I got it on special. So it's not getting bigger. As big as she gets. Nude cat food. If you're not feeding it to your big fish, you're doing it wrong. I've started feeding it to my Protomelis hirtae, and I got a couple of mouthfuls from them. I've been feeding it to the... I shouldn't say this out loud. I've been feeding it to the Madagascan cichlids. I can't remember what they're called, but my most expensive fish, I've been feeding cat food. G'day Atkins, how are ya? Jesse will feed cat food. Alright, buy a bag of that. I tried to pump the, what do you call it? What are the Christie, the Malawi something. Anyway, I tried to pump them with this food, fed them twice a day, fatten them up, and it did foul the tank. Like, it's not clean. But I know you've got some serious filtration, Jesse. Oh, why are you tagging me? 500 grams for $50, not $500. Honestly, so the thing is, like, people love cats. Like, cat people are obsessed with their cats, and they are willing to buy the best food for the fucking cats. So, cat food is the goods. Like, the ingredients is better than fish food. I don't know if you can... Oh, I didn't put on the screen. I just got rocks for brain sometimes. Alright, so that's the fish food there. I get salmon just because I feel funny about feeding fish chicken. I don't know whether that's a thing or not, but I like to feed them the... But, like, where's the ingredient? Ingredients are here. It's got poultry liver in it anyway. But, like, just... How big can we get the writing? Oh, it's too big. My head's in the way. There we go. The ingredients are off the chain. Salmon, fish meal, whatever that... Isn't tapicoa like a little fish? Can't remember. Tapioca. Starch extract. Alright, so that ingredient's not great. It's got chicken fat in it anyway. I was just saying I don't feel funny about feeding chicken to the fish, but... As a cat lady, I can confirm. Anyway, so the point is, it's a root. Rooting's good. It's really zoomed in. Besides that, where's 100%? Where's the percentage? There. 100%. It's, when it's on, I was getting it for like $11 on special before inflation. And then now, I think I got it for like $12 on special. John pays like, I can't remember how much, but in the Northern Territory, it's like an extra $3 or something just because of the isolation tax. Collaboration says nude is the worst food for your cat. Why? It's got 83% wild caught salmon. Actually, I don't know that that's true. What's 83%? It doesn't say what 83% is referring to. Open as image. I hate like the internet now. It's like all this JavaScript shit. Tabby, welcome to weekly videos. Oh, it already exists? What do you mean? I've already got the photo saved. 83% something. I would go get a bag and read it, but they're all in the shed. Now Collaboration's judging me for feeding my fish cat food that is no good for the cats, apparently. Let's look up the best. This one's $75. It's basically the same price as the, what do you call it, fish food. Locally sourced fruit and vegetables. Where's the ingredients? No grain. They seem to all have no grain. Is that a thing? If you could please show me the ingredients list so I can make my own judgment. Alright, so this should be in order. We've got salmon, whitefish, herring, chickpeas. Alright, so we've got a filler. Fourth ingredient's filler. Fifth ingredient's a filler. Coconut oil. I don't know how coconut oil and herring oil will go in a fish tank. Pumpkin, so we're going to colour up the red fish. The only thing that gets a bit sketchy, like, I don't know how all this shit down the bottom goes in the fish tank. We couldn't feed it to any shrimp because it's got copper in it. It's got chlorine chloride. We're not feeding that one. That fish food, that cat food is not going in our fish. And it's also too expensive. I swear I saw like $73. It's gonna make me like sign up to see the price. Oofed! Oh, it's 10 kilos. $12.60 a kilo. $27-ish a kilo. We're not buying that box. It's got bloody chlorine in it. Why would fish food have chlorine in it? Well, I don't know if chlorine's a natural ingredient there, Craig. Crave wins. But is it Australia? We want the AU food, mate. Only Australia, thank you. Craig's got the weekend off. I do not go back to work until Wednesday. Thank you very much. Maybe in that time I could actually get my ass into gear and edit all of the videos that I've got backlogged. This week was going to be the week, and then I didn't. In the first nude. All natural ingredients. I don't know. It's probably owned by bloody Coles. Probably all lies. It's got probiotics. Fish food with probiotics costs a fortune. Where did that image go? It's gone. No artificial colours or preservatives. I don't know. Provide fresh drinking water at all times. Isn't that a fucking no-brainer? Why do they need to put that on the food? It's got cranberries. It's got copper in it, so don't feed it to your shrimp. It's got yeast. What is that? It's got the salmon oil as well. It's actually not that much different. Oh, it's got chlorine chloride in it. It hasn't killed my fish. What is chlorine chloride? Chlorine? Or what the fuck is it? Oh, it's a salt. So what do you reckon if I write in fish food? It says vitamin. Is that different to like the chlorine in the tap water? Somebody comment, please. Where's all the dietitians in the... No, what... Is it a dietitian we need that would know the answer to that? I'm so confused. I don't want to share my location. How does it even know? Do you reckon it knows? Okay, allow. That means I just told Google my address. Why, thank you for... Oh, one of the guys at work got like all his fucking... Oh, sorry. All of his bank details, his card details, his driver's license, all that personal shit stolen. It's pretty sad. What else can we Google? We're not shopping, alright? I'm just putting it out there. Every Friday Night Live I end up broke. Or, I want to show you something. Nah, it's saved for another day. Anyway, I got on prepaid mobile and it's so cheap. I'm about, or in the next 3 days, I'm going to pay $200 and it's going to get me prepaid mobile for probably 10 months. Like, that's sick. I think that's pretty cool anyway. I could get $320, but I don't think I would use it all in the 12 months. I don't use much data, so phone's getting cheap as to run. If the cat can eat it, fish are fine. Somehow I don't think that analogy is like the best, Craig. I think there are some things that a fish can digest that a cat... No, other way around. I think there are some things that a cat's liver can withstand that a fish's liver will not withstand. Anyway, I've been feeding that food for like over 12 months, so I was feeding that food before the shortage of that food because I had troubles getting it for quite a long time. Even now when I buy at least 3 packets at once just to be sure. Sure to be sure. It's your friend in the fridge. Drops cat food in the zebra tank, kills $25,000 worth of fish. Nah, I wouldn't go doing that, to be honest. Let's go back to the media. The fishies are... Oh, so I gotta show you something. I've been sent I shouldn't be reading work emails while I'm live. I can't open my work emails because it's signed me out on my phone, but like I can like click the preview. What were we looking at? Oh, so the Viha tank in this video, the fish were hiding and shit. I was like, that's a bit weird. I touched the tank and it was cold. On the stupid Inkbird heaters, they keep going E1 error, which means that they're out of water, but they're in the water. Anyway, I pulled the tops off them. I figured out where the sensor is by putting water on my finger and touching around the top until the E1 error disappeared. So the only thing I can think of is like algae and corrosion gets on that sensor and they think they're out of the water. So I just clean the hell out of them and see if that works. But I've got a really good way to tell if the heater's not working. So if you look here, this is my power consumption of that fish tank, and you'll see that there's like a 11-day period where there's the consumption of the tank is 1. Does that mean 1 kilowatt per 24 hours? Maybe. Anyway, it goes from like 7.7 to 1.3 overnight. So it was cold, so then I opened this app and saw that there's no power consumption. So you'll see right now, oh no, it's a green screen. The text is green. You'll have to take my word for it. It's currently drawing 383 watts. The light's on, and then it drops to 340 when the light turns off. Interesting shit. Anyway, these you won't be able to see it because it's green, but oh, that kind of worked. Grid Connect. Bunnings sell the smart power points, and it's pretty cool. I'm only whoa, how blurry am I? Hello. Wow. I'm a ghost. The camera really did not like that. We're at 6.3 kilowatt hours today. 7 kilowatt hours. How much is it now? 30 cents? 30 times. We'll just go 8 for good measure. $2.40 a day to run that tank. And it's not cold yet. I went real fuzzy. The camera's not happy about me waving my phone around. Oh, that's annoying. I really want to open that email. I can. I've got TeamViewer. I'm live on YouTube with my subscribers, and I'm going on my work computer for shits and gigs to read work emails. Oh, nah. Remote control. I've even got my computer saved as like a trusted computer, so that I don't even need to enter a password at work. I can just log in. There's still a huge product shortage. My support ticket has been updated. The IT company's boss's name is Jason, and my work colleague in my office's name is Jason. It gets confusing. Anyway, there's a couple of computer people in the chat. I hit our IT company up for a quote to put 3050 RTX graphics cards in our computers at work, because I'm sick of how slow my work computer is. But I've got to get the quote. I've got to get it quoted and then give the quote to my boss, and then hopefully he says yes. I doubt he will, but we'll see. A live fish room tour is due. 100%. 100. I got 4 days off. It could be on the cards. If I was going to do that, it would probably be like a morning live. So for like the East Coast, it would be at lunchtime. And the US time, it would be evening. Who's close to UTC time? G-Snap, are you? The giant gourami is living with the Uaru, which is, there's a little bit of a worry there. One of the Uaru has got a hole in the head. I'm treating the tank. They had it not long after I got them, and I got rid of it, and then it's come back again. The only thing I will say is I'm not too worried about the gourami. He's lived in a tank where 3 fish got a hole in the head, and he survived. I don't know if it's like something that's, I don't know why I get a hole in the head. You guys know like how clean my water is, and it all started with an Oscar that got a hole in the head. I guess leading up to now, Oscar that I brought came with hole in the head, and then I got it from there to a flower horn. The Thai silk had a hole in the head. Then I sold the Thai silk, and literally like 8 months later, the hole in the head came back, and I was talking to the guy, and I told him what treatment worked for me. Anyway, it's come back and forwards. Anyway, so I sold that silk. He was healthy when I sold him. The Oscar, healed. The Oscar, actually, I only sold the Oscar like 3 weeks ago, and he's still healthy and happy. He does have a scar on his head from hole in the head. And then now all of a sudden the Uaru have got it, but I think it's unrelated because it's been a good 12 months since I've had any hole in the head in the fish room. The Uaru, I'm not really sure why. They've got those 2 giant ass sponge filters. I don't even know what they're called, but if you, like, it's only 4 fish living in a 7x4x2. Like, it's a huge tank for them. There's no way that water quality is playing in on the hole in the head. Maybe it's Dara. The Uaru aren't on cat food. People say hole in the head comes from dirty water. I don't believe it. 4 hours behind, so I'm 8 hours ahead, so that means that we're 12 hours apart. Yeah, so if I did like a 9 o'clock morning stream, for you it would be 9 PM G-Snap. So my Friday night lives is actually your Thursday morning lives. Is that right? No. What's 12 hours? So it's 5 o'clock in the morning. 5 o'clock Friday morning. But if I go live on a Saturday morning, it's Friday night for you. So I'm in the future. Maybe. G'day Ray, how are you? Sorry, I missed your comment there. So if you're wondering about the cat food, the Gourami was on the cat food in the big tank, but he's been on Extreme since he's been in the tank with the Uaru. The Uaru have been on Extreme exclusively, just Extreme. The Christie Eye, the Herte, and the Texas Cross and the Madagascans is what I've been feeding the cat food, because they're like in that corner. Oh, and the Viha, the Sin Spillum we'll call them. Yeah, I've been pumping the Viha with the cat food. They love it. Their tank looks trash, but like it's a dirty food. I do want to try a flower horn on it. Like a single male in a tank exclusively on it. What do you guys think of that? Yeah, so we're exactly 12 hours. It's 5:48 here. I've been playing Gran Turismo 7. I feel like some of the nostalgia will be there for a couple of people in the chat. It's exactly how I remember Gran Turismo, to the fucking T. The music's the same, the menu's different, the layout. I don't really... So like... What Gran Turismos were there? I didn't play them all. There's 8 games, so I played 1, 2 and 3. I don't think I played 4 or 6 or Sport. Feel like I played 5. Hang on, what PlayStation? So Gran Turismo 5 Prologue, if you didn't know, I just played that at the holiday house on the weekend. There was a PS3 there. I never owned a PS2, but I played Gran Turismo 3 on my friend's PS2. So I had a PS1, then I had an Xbox, then I had a PS3. I had a PS3. Yeah, so like, anyway, Gran Turismo 7 reminds me of Gran Turismo 3. But anyway, I played Gran Turismo 5 Prologue. It's a very short game, but I think Prologue, doesn't that stand for like the lead up to the main event? Anyway, so if you don't know, I've got a full driving simulator in the office here. I've got the pedals, I've got a really good wheel. Like my wheel is like to the point where the arcadey style games, it doesn't support it. Like, they only support the cheaper wheels. My wheel is more supported by like the simulator games, which is kind of frustrating because I wanted to play Forza last year and I couldn't because my wheel wasn't supported. In hindsight, I wish I just played it with a controller now, because I'm playing Gran Turismo with the controller and I'm actually having a load of fun. The wheel's great, but it's hard work. Like, the controller, I can sit there, do a 3-hour session. Drifting, I can only play for like 45 minutes to an hour and I'm sore. Like, that's how much force feedback the steering wheel's got. If you got a PS4, Gran Turismo 7 is the one that is the newest one. It's expensive, but like, it's like $89. I don't know if you get... Oh, Gran Turismo 6 was on PS3, so Gran Turismo 7 is the only one you can really get. You can get Gran Turismo Sport, but I wouldn't bother. I'm guessing Gran Turismo Sport is like a short version, kind of like number 5 Prologue. It's only got a 3-star review on 2 different websites. GameSpot says 8 out of 7. But yeah, I'd spend the pennies and get Gran Turismo 7. I'm only like 3 or 4 hours into Gran Turismo 7 and I'm having an absolute ball. One of my mates that's played a bit more than me said he didn't like it, so we'll have to see what comes of that. Wonder what reviews Gran Turismo 7's got on here. It says release date the 4th of March, but I've seen like YouTube videos about gameplay like 12 months old. Yeah, see, like number 7's got like 9 out of 10, 4.5 out of 5, 8.5 out of 10, 38 out of 40. Like, it's a hit. My biggest gripe about it is load times are slow, but I'm playing a game that's intended for PS5 that's been released on PS4, so I don't really think I can complain too much about load times. If I was really that concerned, I'd go buy PS5. 89 AUD is 60 USD. If you're not in a hurry, it'll definitely have some flash sales. Keen for the new Crash Bandicoot? Not really. Maybe. My wife got the Crash Bandicoot whatever you call it, revamped, and I tried playing it, but I just couldn't get into it. We can have a look. GT7 USD. $79.99 US. Save 29% until the... If you buy in the next 6 days, you'll get it for $50. It's on special in Australia too, but the cool thing is, if you ever buy a PS5, if you buy it online and download it, you can actually what do you call it? You can play it on both 4 and 5. I've got 2 PS1s. Well, you guys have seen one of the PS1s. Remember I took it apart and I was going to make a filter out of it? First pillow stuff, 19 to go. You could buy some polyps instead of the game. I've got a PS1. I don't know what happened to my PS3. I think I sold it. I've got an Xbox. I've got an original Xbox. I've got a Nintendo 64. I've got a Sega Mega Drive 1 and 2. Original Game Boy. I was thinking about selling some of it. If I could probably sell my 2 Segas and I would have enough money to buy a PS5. I want to sell my Meta Quest 2. They've got really good second-hand resale and I don't use it. The thing is, because there's like such limited sales of PS5, it seems like they've carried on releasing games on PS4 for quite long. So I don't have a 4K TV. My TV is only 1080. So to go from PS4 to PS5 is like $800, and the only gain would be shorter load times. Like, I don't think I'd get much of the graphical benefits without a newer TV. I've got all the Game Boy Pokemon games, like most of them. Oh, I've got some Ataris. I went to buy an Atari and the guy had like 5 and he wouldn't separate them. He would only sell all 5 at once, so I bought them. But Atari's just too old. I tried to play it and it's like I couldn't enjoy it because it was so basic. I need to get a new controller, but PS4 controller is still sitting at like $80. The worst thing is, right, I've got a brand new PS5 controller, but they're not cross compatible. $78, like, come on. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm not going non-genuine. Yeah, like, why is that one 99? This is a console that's like 10 years old. Anyway, my point is... Oof, that's cool, a clear one. But it's not PlayStation. Why has it got a cord? It's got 3 stars. It's obviously shit. Can you get a clear, genuine one? Can just buy the housing. I've got the white one, but it's faded like fuck. $9 off AliExpress. How much is the bloody postage? I could just buy the joysticks. My joysticks are chewed up. That's the only reason I want one. What's with these corded controllers? So these are second hand. $100. How do you spell crystal? Is that wrong? That's not how you spell controller. Where is it? Double L. Why is that one so cheap? It'd be second hand, surely. Out of stock. Fuck you. That's annoying. Like, yeah, cool. Then it's like postage from around the world. Like, who's to say it'll even work in my region of PlayStation? I gotta go, guys. It's that time. Where's Marketplace? PS4 Crystal. Nothing. Not one. It's out of control. Apparently that controller must be pretty rare. PS1 controllers, only $15. The other option is I just order new joysticks. At Eclectus we used to have chewed the joysticks off, the rubber off the joysticks. That one looks clean. How do you figure out the wear? Like, I'm guessing like that. It's falling apart. How many links have we got open? That one, the two joysticks aren't even sitting straight. You guys can't see it. This one's interesting colours. Oh, it's not a... Is that not a... I don't want genuine. PS3, $60. I was actually surprised about the quality of the Gran Turismo 5 on the PS3 last weekend. I just can't believe how expensive it still is, even though it's like a previous generation equipment. Is anybody else shocked at like the resale on this shit? It worries me that these photos are taken. They're aftermarket thumbsticks, I think. Or I just go buy one brand new. That's an extra $20 for the camo one. Even the blue one, the black one's $79. I don't know, I can't justify $80 for an old gen. $109. I guess it's $30 cheaper. I've got one right here. Where is she? It's gone. Is gone. Can't find it though. There it is. The other option is I want to keep that, but these ones work with the PC. This is more comfortable. So you can get a PS5 controller to work on a PS4, but you got to pay money for an adapter. G-Snap's got... Oh, Pong is just... I don't know. Sanity Shop shut a few weeks ago. They're gone, mate. My brother got the PS5 and gave me his PS4. That's handy. Even like a PS4 secondhand on Marketplace is still like $300. Anyway, I gotta wrap it up, guys. I gotta go see my fam. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If anybody wants to send me a PS4 controller, hit me up. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out.